Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome back to Hatchwars review of the Sweet Delivery Super Rigs. So, there is a Easter egg hiding in this lorry. I just gotta tell you, first of all, so many Easter eggs hiding in this. So, I'm really happy with how they made this. This is the 2025 model. There's a pink one, there's a blue one. I've got the pink one, I'll show it in a moment. This is the blue one, is new in the box. You can see there's some beautiful card art going on right here. The wheels are glowing red and the truck itself is a nice turquoise color. There are two side pipes that you can see on the side exits there. This is the Drift Team Donuts. This is the, in my opinion, unfortunately inferior colorway, because like when you turn over there is no surprise like artwork on the back. I am sorry about that. I'll show you about that later. So you can see it on the back. This is the special feature. It's just a diner that opens on the side. We'll check that out in a moment. This is some grand card art, ladies and gentlemen. So if you'll give me just a moment, we will get this unboxed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so this is the back end of the donut. Here we go. We're gonna pop this open and you'll see the donut opens. The donut box opens like that, sideways, and then if you look up right there, this is actually two donuts. This is because this particular rig can fit two donut, two, what do you call these things? Two dessert, what are they called? Dessert drifters? I just call them donut cars. Look, here's another one. They were specially designed with these cars in mind, just like this. I think they should fit front to back like this. Okay, that's fantastic. Yeah, that means their wheels go into the slots, because you can see if you remove, you get wheel slots. These are specifically shaped for these two cars. So one goes here and the other goes here, and they won't run around anymore. So this is the new type of latch. Let me just close this up. There you can see that there's a little dot right here. So this, the dot on the left is the hinge, and the dot on the right is just the clasp for this to hold it in. This is the front of the truck. It's like aquamarine, sort of blue-green vibe. The wheels are transparent red. Always appreciate that. I like myself a glowy wheel. And there's a little logo on the front that looks, I don't know, kind of like, I don't know what that logo looks like, honestly. Reminds me of a Bugatti logo, but reversed, if you get what I'm saying. And there's a massive front splitter. It looks like an old Oxford van, British van. And so, if you look underneath this lorry, this is a triangle. So what this means is this triangle, right? Give me a moment. Right here is a triangle head screwdriver. So if you have the correct tools, which is something like this, this kind of screwdriver, it's triangle head, meant for working with McDonald's toys, you can actually go right ahead and unscrew that. Since I'm filming this alone, I don't have a phone stand, I'm just gonna have to, you're gonna have to trust me on this, alright? Alright, let me tell you, this is fresh out of the box, unmodified. It already comes with the screw, so whenever you pick up a Sweet Delivery, always make sure you've got that triangular screw. It's really cheap, just on Shopee. Now I want to take it off and I want to show you the Easter egg that this truck has. Give me a moment, I'm struggling. Alright, so bear in mind, this has not been modified. Some people I know, they drill out the holes here. This is not, how do you say? This is a deliberate feature, ladies and gentlemen. This is an actual deliberate feature made by Mattel. So this is why this is like one of the most peak trucks that I've seen in a while. Now that you've loosened this bottom triangle screw, right, it's right there. Oops, it pops the rear end. The rear end, look, it pops right off. Look at that. So there's nothing inside here. There's just some numbers and lettering for, I guess, the batch. Let me turn on the flash because it's, yeah, look at that. There's just some manufacturing numbers. And then this is the other Easter egg. There's presumably a lady, question mark, chilling in the back with a box of donuts, and just one unfortunately sitting on the floor. Yeah. Look at that. So if you know some lore behind this truck, sorry, just check out the interior for a moment. There we go. If you know some lore behind this truck, the designer did say once in an interview that it was always a thing that he and his mom had. They had a business going, and they had like a little sweet shop going on, if I remember correctly. So one of the things they wanted to do was, in one of the days, they wanted to have a food truck back in the day. I have no idea if the sweet shop is going on now, but yeah, this original color, the pink version, is a homage to, if I remember the interview correctly, is a homage to his mom's old sweet shop. Of course, it's not actually called Sweetie's Donuts, but I believe this is an artistic representation of the designer's mom back when she was running the business and all that. This is what I like about the pink one, because the bottom is a little bit, why is there a hair? Ew, give me a moment. Because you have just got to check out the beautiful artwork on the back of this truck. So it's got one donut drifter. It's got the donuts. It's got Sweetie, and it's got some coffee and another donut. It's got another donut drifter, which is what I have over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about. This is the peak that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. This off-white color goes so well. And this one, oh, I unscrewed it earlier. This is the back. This is the back of this particular truck. So this is the pink variation. I'm just gonna put all of them together real quick. You can see I've already unscrewed this one earlier, and we'll be able to get both of them in all their glory next to each other. I really love the contrasting wheels. Like, however, I have a feeling that like maybe the wheels on this truck should belong on this truck, and the wheels on that truck should belong on that truck. But then again, this is all about color theory, and I'm not a designer. It's just personal preference. I like things to complement rather than contrast. So we whirl them around, and this is the back side of, give it a moment. Yeah, there we go. So these are the back sides. Very nicely done, ladies and gentlemen. However, this one just looks a little bit like, I mean, it's just it's just a drift team. Honestly, I prefer this one so much. It's so much more like, it's just so much better, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that, how cute. Yeah, look at those wheels, they glow, ladies and gentlemen. Of course my flash is on, that's how I get the glow effect, because if you turn it off you can't really see it, because most of my lighting's just overhead. You're not gonna see anything really. Alright, there we go. So this is the other good thing about these, is that you can sort of like mix and match their parts because they all fit. This is something with Hyperliner. This is something with other trucks as well. So if you want to change your color scheme, you can definitely do so. You want to swap the trailers around, you can definitely do this for sure. Get yourself some different donut flavors, so you can have a different cap and a different like front and rear end, because that matches. so nicely, ladies and gentlemen. They are made to complement each other, which I really appreciate. The blue and pink complement each other really well. Whoever designed both of these, you're doing a great job. Please keep on cooking and do not stop. This for me, ladies and gentlemen, is the highlight for Super Rigs of 2025. I mean, apart from the Galactic Express, of course, which is just, yeah, it's chilling over here. Unfortunately, they nerfed the Galactic Express for 2025. That's a whole nother story. But yeah, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the peak of 2025 design. Whoever made this, thank you so much. Peak, ladies and gentlemen. It fits 2 cars, and you can display the cars. This is very important because at the end of the day, most Hot Wheels nowadays, they're just static display pieces, which I appreciate because they're not getting played with. They are all just sitting there and chilling. So this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. There's a display mode, there's a play mode. You can swap out the spare parts. There are Easter eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Fantasy Hot Wheels is all about. This is what Super Rigs is all about. I love the Easter eggs. I love the, like, swappable hats, just like that. It's so excellent, ladies and gentlemen. Please continue to make like Easter eggs like that in all the Super Rigs designs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. This has been a really fun review. This is an excellent set of Super Rigs. I would really recommend you get a set of these screwdrivers so that you can work on these, because I guess they have to make it kid safe, and they had a budget to stick to, so that's why they had to make it like this. But then they came up with the triangle screw idea. Whoever did this, you're an absolute genius. Thank you so much. It really adds to the play value, especially if you as a parent, you're willing to do this for your kids just so that they can get the removable rear ends. Because look at that color combination, that is so good. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I just realized that you can actually, if you want to work hard enough, you can actually remove these. You can actually, because these are just plastic, they are not stuck on too hard. Give me a moment. I've realized as I'm making these videos, you can actually remove these. Whoever made these, you are an absolute genius. We have a flatbed now, ladies and gentlemen. We have a donut flatbed. I know this is not the way you're supposed to play with these, and I'm pretty sure that the more you remove these, the looser and like more damage these little pins are gonna get. Be sure to remove them. There's a certain way that you have to remove them. Like you have to gently massage it out like this. Open it and then massage it out horizontally this way to the left of the rig, like this. Like you have to open it and then you have to gently push it out, push it out like this. I don't know how to demonstrate this, but yeah, you push it out and you pull out. But you can swap the covers as well. Wow. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go out and buy more of these. You just earn yourself another happy customer. Thank you. Good stuff. Really good stuff, Hot Wheels. Thank you. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a really feature-packed rig, and I really wish they would do more like this. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.